If that boy from Bolton wants it, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Get it? Okay, poor joke. Back to business. So, the Kell Brook and Amir Khan saga continues. Now, this has been going on for some years now, and people are becoming sick and tired of it. And I must admit, I am also. Now, whichever way you look at it, this fight needs to happen and needs to happen soon, because it's a fight the fans want to see. Now, if we go back to the beginning of this little dispute, I could see why Khan may have wanted to overlook Brook. I mean, let's face it, Khan has always been the bigger name and has got a better resume. So it made sense for Khan in the early stages to say that he didn't want or need a Brook fight. But now the tables have turned. There's no doubt the best fighter that Brook has faced was Sean Porter when he fought him for the IBF title, and now Kell is the champion. And this is what he brings to the table. Whereas before, it wasn't a fight Khan necessarily needed. It doesn't really need it now, but it's been going on for so long now, then I think the fight needs to happen. Now, at the end of the day, Kell has a title and Amir Khan doesn't. So Khan should be wanting this fight. Now, at the weekend, we saw Danny Garcia and Robert Guerrero fight for the WBC vacant welterweight title. And as I said in a previous video, I thought Khan deserved to get the fight because he was ranked the highest within the WBC, and it seemed unfair for Danny Garcia to jump straight into the welterweight division from light welter, which is obviously a lighter weight, and earn a shot at the WBC title. Now, after the fight, Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia, the father and trainer of Danny, said that they don't want a rematch against Khan or Guerrero for that matter. So, as we all know, Khan faced Danny Garcia and got knocked out. But now, the WBC has made Amir Khan mandatory for Danny Garcia's title, and Danny Garcia is saying he doesn't want to fight him. Now, I'm hearing that the WBC has ordered Garcia to fight Amir Khan or risk getting stripped of the title. So that fight could potentially happen unless, Danny Garcia is allowed to make voluntary defenses of the title. But let's just say that that fight doesn't happen for some reason. Where would that leave Khan? Now, we know that Keith Thurman and Sean Porter are fighting for the WBA title. So if he can't fight Garcia, Porter or Thurman, he doesn't have many options. Now, Kell has a mandatory defense against Kevin Bitzer, and if he gets through that, which he definitely will, then a potential summer showdown would be amazing for the fans. Now, I heard that a discussion took place between Amir Khan's people and Kell Brook's people for a June date, which ultimately broke down. Kell Brook offered a 50-50 split, which Khan rejected, and Khan said something about an 80-20 split, I believe, which is obviously really stupid. I think Khan was actually offered something in the region of about 5 million or in excess of 5 million, which is basically more than what he'd be getting paid if he was to face Danny Garcia. So if the money's right, why not agree to it? Now, Eddie Hearn was offering a 60-40 split in favor of Khan. Okay, so you can't really say fairer than that. Or I heard that the winner gets the higher percentage. So it sounds all fair and above board to me. Now, if it's a question of Khan making an offer that Kell won't accept, because I heard that Khan has been making a few offers and Kell hasn't accepted it, well, that's Kell's prerogative. If he wants to refuse a deal or an offer made by Khan, it's not unreasonable for him to do that, because at the end of the day, he's the champion. Now, I think, as Eddie Hearn says, Khan may deliberately be trying to price himself out of the fight. And as I said before, a 60-40 split sounds more than fair to me. Now, in addition to that, Kell Brook, versus Amir Khan, there's no doubt about it, would be a massive fight in the UK, and they could easily fight in front of 80,000 fans and sell out Wembley. Now, we all know the mistakes Khan has been making. He's been inactive. He's been chasing the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight. Now, I must admit, before Floyd Mayweather announced he was going to be fighting Berto in his last fight, I believed that Amir Khan was possibly in with a shout, but it didn't materialize. and you know that it is what it is. Now, I think he looked fantastic against Devon Alexander, where he showed blistering hand speed and great accuracy, but he didn't look that great when he fought Chris Algieri. The thing is, Khan has more to lose if he gets beaten by Kell Brook. Okay, if he lost against one of the top contenders or top fighters like Floyd or Manny Pacquiao, then he could always say, well, I lost against the big boys, and he could come again. But if he loses to Kell Brook, it would be harder for him to come back from that. Okay, but if he thinks Brook is such an easy fight and the money is there, then why doesn't he fight him? Okay, now I don't hate on any boxer and support most British fighters, but I think Khan is really dismissive of Kell Brook, and Kell Brook even said it himself. You know, he doesn't respect me, and because of that, I want to punch him in the face. Now, I watched a recent interview on IFL TV where the former cruiserweight champion Johnny Nelson was saying that he thinks Brook should forget about Khan and start thinking about some other fighters in the division, and I'm starting to think the same thing. Now, if he can't get Khan, then he should target Garcia, which is more possible, or the winner of Porter and Thurman, or even the winner of Bradley and Pacman. Either way, the welterweight division is looking red hot, so there are definitely fights to be made. Now, don't get me wrong, look, I hear what Khan's saying about Kell fighting some low-level fighters in opposition, like Jojo Dan, Frankie Gavin, and now Kevin Bitzer. But some of those were his mandatories. And obviously, Kell has mentioned some of the top names and hasn't delivered on them. But at the end of the day, Kell, Brook, and Hearn have offered you a fight in June. So why not call their bluff and see what happens? If you're saying they don't want to fight you, okay, why don't you say, fine, all right, let's do it in June and see what happens? Now, the annoying thing about Khan is that he's still chasing Floyd Mayweather. And, you know, Floyd Mayweather is retired. And you see him all over the internet. He's scared to fight me. He doesn't want a piece of me. He knows that, you know, I'll beat him and this and that. And it's like, give it a rest. You know, he's retired. That fight is very, very unlikely. He's not going to come out of retirement to fight you. Now, personally, I think he should take the fight with Kell Brook. The money's there. The venue's there. The title's there. So why not do it? Now, to be honest, it looks like the fight isn't going to happen. And I pretty much think that the WBC won't allow Garcia to take any voluntary defenses of his title and will order the rematch between himself and Khan. Now, should Khan win, then he has the option of unifying with some of the other fighters. You know, so we'll see what happens there. So it looks like Kell's hopes of getting that big money fight against Amir Khan in the summer is not going to happen. Either way, please like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe. Let's Talk Boxing, signing out.